Hello, my name is Bob. I'm with R&J Control, and I'd like to talk to you today about the new compliance laws in New Jersey. Okay, the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection put out a compliance advisory back in February of 2007. In this advisory, it says, any facility which operates an emergency generator with a rated capacity larger than 37 kW must keep records of whenever the generator runs. Okay, the reason for this compliance law is because New Jersey is not in compliance with the National Ambient Air Quality Standards for ozone in the entire state of New Jersey, and is designated by the federal government as a non-attainment area by the EPA. The National Fire Protection Agency, NFPA 110, has defined the levels of generators. There are two types, level 1 and level 2. Level 1 generators are basically for life support and life safety, such as elevators, fire pumps, fire alarm systems, lights in hallways that you normally have in a senior citizen housing project. And level 2 is for maybe refrigeration. It's the less critical type of a generator for refrigeration, ventilation, sewage ejector pumps, and industrial processes. Level 1 and level 2 generators must be tested each week. It's recommended by the generator set manufacturers, and it's also mandated by NFPA 110. Before checking or testing your emergency generator, you must check the website www.airnow.gov to make sure that the air is in quality that you can run the generators. We have found the solution to the record keeping, and it's the Gen Plus. Whenever the generator runs, a log is kept of the reason why it ran and for how long. There's a side benefit for using the Gen Plus. One, it monitors the jacket water heater, which is mandatory on every generator. It monitors the battery charger, it monitors the battery, and it monitors whether the selector switch that controls the generator is always in the automatic position. Okay, the other benefit for having the Gen Plus installed on your generator is that we take charge of the generator. We take charge of the running of the generator each week. We check airnow.gov to make sure that the air quality is proper, and if it is, we will run the generator for the 15-20 minutes that's required to get the temperatures up, and then we will shut it off, and it will always be in the automatic position ready for a power failure. We have found many service calls are a result of the selector switch being left in the off position. This could have been caused by the generator being exercised weekly, and they turned it off and didn't go all the way over to automatic, and they left it in the off position. This would prevent the generator from starting in a power failure. We have a Gen Plus installed on one of our mobile generators, and we'd like to take you now and give you a demonstration on how it works.
Go.
Okay, this is where we monitor each of the generators. I didn't mention it before, but this is all wireless, which means that we do not use any devices on your property for monitoring the generator. We don't need your telephone lines. We don't even need your power. We get all the power from the generator power. Now, this program will check the Gen Plus 8 times a day to make sure that there is a connection. If we lose a connection during the day, we will automatically be notified that there's a problem. And now it's time to check the generator. We have a generator we're going to go out to, and we're going to run it. And we're going to start it from here, and we're going to monitor it from here. We're going to monitor the output voltage and the circuit breaker when it starts up, and we'll be able to monitor the temperature after it starts. This is our screen that we use to start the generator. We've checked airnow.gov, or you can go to www.rjcontrol.com and go down to AirNow on the left side of the website, and it'll bring you right to New Jersey Air. You can see whether it's a good day or not. So now we are going to start the generator. Okay, you'll notice we have the Gen Plus monitor installed on the generator. We have the beacon on top of the generator, and you can see it's a wireless connection. You have the antenna, which is which will transmit to our computer over a protected AT&T circuit. Okay, this is the strobe light I was talking about before, and this is the antenna, which makes this generator completely wireless. This can be installed out in the middle of a field, and we can still start the generator and run it. Now, you'll see the generator start momentarily because we started it from inside. Now watch for the strobe. The strobe will remain on, flashing like this during the whole time we're testing the generator. This is to let everybody know in the area that we're doing it, that they don't have a power failure. Now, while the generator is running, we're also monitoring the output voltage. The output voltage naturally is very important, but we know that it's a proper frequency and the proper voltage. But mainly we know that the circuit breaker is closed and that the generator is capable of supplying emergency power. Now, this generator will run for roughly 15 minutes, and then it's going to shut down, and the strobe light will shut down after we know that the monitor is completely reset and ready for next week's test. And the generator is also ready for a power failure, should you have it. Okay, you'll notice that the generator is running, and it was started by the Gen Plus, and it gives today's date, the time that it ran, it gives the runtime meter, and the temperature of the generator, of the jacket water heater. Now you've just witnessed a full cycle test of the Gen Plus system. You notice that the strobe light is still flashing. This is to let the people know that everything has been reset and you're ready for a power failure, should you have one. Thank you for watching, and look for some more video updates in the weeks to come.